The schedule, cue up to our on-deck circle here, and let's get going. Now, I want to see Pete Rose running out to the on-deck circle here.
You got a slide?
John.
Look at all
Speaking of Pete Rose, he's a great role model for enthusiasm and playing 100%, but he also was an unrepentant gambler. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame?
Wow.
softball.
Thank you for that softball. Baseball. As a compassionate man, I would have to say what Jesus said. If any of you are familiar with Bible stories, when the woman was brought to him and he wrote in the sand and said, "Those of you who are without sin, cast the first stone." And I think if we put it to that standard, the answer is yes. He does belong in the Hall of Fame, because I'm here to tell you there are other guys who are already in the Hall who did far worse things, and they're there. So if we're going to have some sort of morality standard for the Hall of Fame that's above and beyond how well did you play the game, then we've sort of lost track of things. The fact that baseball does things that negatively affect society, and they're okay with that, why is gambling such a big deal? But Pete Rose isn't the big issue, and gambling isn't the big issue. They're concerned, and what they keep doing with him is that he's unrepentant, that he hasn't ever said, "I'm sorry." Now, if he has, he said it very quietly. He said that, but I don't know that people ever say they're sorry. We had a politician who said, "I never had relations with that woman." And even though he didn't, he did. And the only way with many politicians you can tell they're lying is their lips are moving. So I'm not sure in our society that we should be holding Pete Rose out as some sort of a sacrificial lamb or a piñata if we were Hispanic, and beating him with a bat on a regular basis. I'm far too compassionate for that. I think put him in, let it go, and on another note, for any of you who don't have anything to do next Monday, Royal Family Kids Camp has a fundraiser at Schmidt's, and I have some flyers sitting back with me. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.
Just waiting for the bad pun. You didn't have a bad pun.
First Toastmaster meeting I went to more than 20 years ago, you showed a film of you hitting a home run with the Clippers.
Yeah.
You also played with the Yankees.
Sort of.
You knew Billy Martin.
Oh, very well.
Did you know Yogi?
Yeah, very well.
Tell us about some of your interactions with them.
How much time we have?
2 minutes.
First of all, this used to be my favorite meeting, and of course I was paying attention. I asked Brent in the office, "You go to Toastmasters?" "Yeah, I'm going to try to get there." Of course, it's baseball. Joe Filone, who some of you remember, big Cleveland Indian fan, and this was it. So after I was released, coming back to look for a job in Columbus, bought a suit at Schottenstein, getting ready to get lined up interviews. Get a call from the Bill Burbridge, the Yankees, said, "Hey, we need a left-handed batting practice pitcher in Yankee Stadium." And I said, "Well, Bill, remember I played the outfield." "Yeah, I mean, you threw left-handed." All the guys said, you just lay it in there and let him hit. Since we have a short porch, the opponents throw lefties against the Yankees, so they can't use their left-handed power hitters to hit home runs. "So, can you help us out?" Well, I said, "What's the number?" So we went back and forth with the number, and got there. I said, "When do you need me?" He said, "Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Backed up on there are 78 Chevrolet, what was the big one? Caprice. You can, what does that say? You can live in your car, but you can't drive your house. That was me. So, packed it up, off to New York, 12 hours, right down to Yankee Stadium. There it is, the big, great stadium. I had my name, walk in, he said, "You go down to the right, you're down the catacombs of the stadium, winding around." And the first guy I walked through the door, little man comes up here like this and says, with a bag of brandy baseball, said, "Hi, I'm Yogi Berra, and you got the lineup, kid." They knew I was coming. So there I said, right around Yankee Stadium for batting practice.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Billy, on the other hand, talk Talk about Pete Rose not doing that bad. Ooh, boy, Billy had a track record. Anyway, he was kind of Jekyll and Hyde. He liked the alcohol. Live by the sword, die by the sword. And you just didn't know what you're going to get. You're going to get the happy drunk, bad drunk.
Oh,
A whole nother speech. So, a whole nother speech. But
yeah.
remind me to give this to me. I was single then, but I ended up living that summer when I went to the Yankees with 2 American airline flight attendants.
Oh. Oh, dang.
Did he show 3 company, never mind? John Ritter, I think it was, now I forget who it was. I'm not going there. Anyway, I've had enough time, but I got 2 good baseball stories for next year.
Wayne, I have one question for you.
Uh-oh.
Currently, what's the minimum salary for a professional baseball player?
Well, I think it's up to like 400,
I think so.
400,000.
Max is 33
One more
million.
commercial as we got our first broadcast tonight for the Clippers, weather permitting, at 6:30 on Time Warner. I don't know what channel that is. So
Oh.
if you're not doing anything and you want to critique me,
Oh.
I'll try it.
What day? What day?
Robert, you'll be hired as my TV guy.
What day? Wayne, what day?
Today?
Today?
Yep.
6:30?
6:30.
So Robin, are baseball players and professional athletes overpaid or not?
Well, thank you for that question, because I was wondering what I was going to say about baseball. I think it's entertainment, right? $400,000 a year for an entertainer is, I think that's a very good salary. But if I could get it playing baseball, you bet I would. Yeah, maybe $400,000 to play a game that I like and I'm really good at. Or if I get to sit on the bench and make $400,000 a year, I'll take that. I think baseball is kind of like any, whether it's football or acting or being a rock star, it's what the market will bear. And I say more power to them for finding a way to make a living doing what they love to do. But that's not what I want to talk about today, because I've got 4 seconds left, and I think out of the compassion of my heart, what I really want to talk about is how much I enjoy a personal story, and the kind of story that Wayne told today really, really got my interest. I don't care too much about baseball, but I really enjoy a personal story. So, thank you.
Have you ever been to a baseball game?
No. I was sweating there because I don't know much about baseball.
Is there a sport that you like?
I like jiu-jitsu, but I would say I've been to my first NBA game 2 weeks ago. So.
Well, tell us about that.
Okay. I went to the Cleveland Cavaliers game, and my husband is a big basketball fan, and he reads and die for it. So we finally went to the stadium, and then sat down there, enjoyed the amazing game, and what an entertainment it was. I was really surprised, and I kind of prefer, I think, basketball over Buckeye football game personally, because there was a lot of fun music available also. But then, as to your first question, I mean, the last question to Robin, is sat there, I thought about a lot of things, because so many people gathered together and then enjoy. That was beautiful to look at, and then it was so interactive. So like people not only just watch the game, but also they were part of it. Yeah. So they were really good at entertaining people, but then getting them involved. But another aspect was that, oh my God, these players, are top of their game, and they work so hard. So they are best of the best, and then they, receive a lot of money. Yet I look at the stadium, and there were vendors, but then most of them are older to carry that heavy beverage or hot dogs, and it was just a hard life. And then I was thinking, yet there are 10 players who are just making so much money.
Yeah.
And then here, these people going up and down the stairs and then work so hard. It kind of made me think that, oh, what's the difference? Maybe the other person, I mean, these are hard workers, their work can be replicated by anyone. Anyone can do it, and that kind of started me. So my first MBA gave me a lot of things to talk about, think about.
We have time for one or two more.
No, I think we're.